Okay. Is this thing on? Are we live now? Can't quite tell. I mean, I guess I could tell, but I'd have to know from the, you know. I'd have to know from that, but I can't tell if we are or not. I can't tell. So, I'm just gonna assume that we are, and I can do my little intro and just say what I have to say throughout this whole stream, because I am not gonna have a lot of fun saying what I'm going to say when I get the chance to and when I can after my little intro. So I will assume that we are. Therefore, I'm pretty sure we are. I think we are live, but I just need to make sure that everything is properly set in YouTube and everything, and make sure you guys can actually see what I'm looking at. Let me just quickly check that. I think you guys can. So I'm just gonna go straight for it. I'm just gonna start intro and then everything of what I have to say, because I am not gonna have fun. Also, there's a warning of advance. If you don't like emotional stuff or anything like that, then I would click away from the stream, because honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna shed tears or cry doing this, because it's very, very heartbreaking, and this is just like the worst week ever. And I think it can't get any more worse than this, than what I've experienced through April 12th through April 19th. April 12th through 19th. That's a whole 7 days of just pure, like, the worst stuff ever that's been going on. But before I do that, though, I'm going to actually do something real quick. I know I said I would just get started, but I gotta check something real quickly here, so just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm just going to assume that we're all good. I'm pretty sure we're live anyway. I think we're good. And I can finally get started of what I have to say. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be, but I am pretty upset. Not like in a mad way, not like angry. It's more like a sad, emotional way. But anyways, so I don't know if you guys noticed about the horrible, horrible flood and thunderstorm, very heavy rain in here in Michigan, the US. Well, I've been not hit by it, but very close to getting sucked in by a tornado last Tuesday. And this was like very hard for me to sleep, because what happened was all the power went out, all the internet connection went out, and how I usually sleep is, I'm pretty sure some of you are relatable to this if you do come from the stream. I can't confirm that, but I can't confirm that, but I'm pretty sure some of you guys do this as well. I usually like to sleep with a fan on to what's called like noise reduction, so I don't hear anybody else like snoring or sleeping or anything, so I can actually like rest easy. It's not like it's bad or anything. I just like to have peace and quiet when I sleep. No, that sounds bad. I get that sounds bad. I get it, but it's just the way I am with that part, and I could probably fix that, but I honestly I don't know if it's a bad thing or not, because my dad does the same thing. But I don't know. If it is bad, then just want to apologize. But I also sleep with a YouTube video on that I usually watch. Like I can watch Town of Salem 2. I can watch Among Us. I can watch like pretty much anything. Like even Nerf guns, vehicle games, just anything to help me fall asleep. I used to take sleep gummies. I forget what they're called, but this was back when I was in high school. I used to take sleep gummies. Forget what the name of them are called, but yeah, I used to take those when I was back in high school so I can fall asleep quicker. That's what I'm pretty sure what they were used to. But yep, there was rainstorm and everything just last week. Me and my girlfriend almost got hit by that too. And I was making sure Lexi was okay for that and everything. I was making sure she's fine, and I think she was. Now, I have a thing called Life 360 that tracks all my family and friends that I know of. And I checked my girlfriend's, and I forgot that she recently deleted it because she didn't feel the need of having it anymore. But it said, when I zoomed into her picture was all gray, and it said phone off or connection off or something similar to that. And I got super worried because the thunderstorm can make it to where you can lose connection and power. So I thought she was hit by the thunderstorm. I thought she was like in heavy danger. So I got so worried, almost basically crying, because I know how much I love this girl and how much I appreciate my time with her and things like that and what we do together. So I thought she was hit by that. And I thought we were going to get hit by a tornado as well. Clearly that's not the case because I got an alert on my phone on Tuesday about it. And luckily I wasn't hit, but my most concern about, or I guess my second most concern, was my pets and chickens. Because I don't know if, I can't remember if you guys know this, I do own chickens. Lexi knows this, aka my girlfriend. Some of my close friends know that I own chickens. But I can't remember if I've shared my subscribers through this. I still don't know. Oh, hey Lexi. Kind of like white noise when you sleep with noise. Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, so I do own chickens. I was really worried that they were gonna get hit by the thunderstorm as well, including the heavy rain. But thank God that shelter that they got with the chicken coop is strong enough to hold that together, and they could be safe in there. There was probably a lot of noise with them over there. They couldn't really fall asleep that well. I could imagine so. But that's the thing with that. I was just super scared and so nervous about what was going on there. It just sucked. Like, it was so bad. And then Wednesday, the same thing kind of happened, basically. It was like, I have no internet or connection to help me fall asleep because of this dang thunderstorm and heavy duty rain. I just could not fall asleep at all. And I don't have gummies to help me with that anymore. So it was so painful. Like, I get that some of you weren't born with internet or even connection. I know some of you aren't a gamer like I am. But the difference is, if you're not born on becoming a gamer or like an internet technologist or anything like that, you won't even need to bother about thunderstorms on losing power or connection, anything like that. The difference with me is I'm always on the internet. I'm always on the internet. I always play games like the one you're seeing right now. I'm always on the internet watching YouTube and checking my Discord messages, Snapchat, TikTok, everything like that. And when that turns off, I can't really do anything. Like, all I could really do is just check up on my chickens or even fall asleep. Because what else am I supposed to do? Right? I just don't know. clearly my mom can't go out or like take a trip off because the thunderstorm's still happening and there's like a flash flood going on. So I clearly can't go out on the road. So I don't know what else I can do about it. I just don't know. Thursday, the same thing. I'm not even going to repeat it. Thursday, the same thing happened. I'm going to skip Friday because that was a day to where there was actually peace. That was like the one day that the thunderstorm actually stopped. I'm pretty sure it was Friday. I'll have to double check on my maps, but I'm thinking it was Friday. Actually, I don't think I even can double check that now, but I'm pretty sure it was Friday. And then Saturday, we got new chickens. We did get new chickens on Saturday. And we got, I'm going to try to think of the names. I think there was like a Wyandotte or something like that. Forget the names of those. And we got the chickens with the kind of long hair combs going on. I don't know what they're called. But as babies, they are so cute. Like, they have little puffy little cheeks. And then they have like baby hair. It's so funny. It's so cute. I absolutely love those chickens. I'm probably gonna name those guys. I'm hoping they're guys. I'm hoping they're girls. Sorry, I'm hoping they're girls and not a rooster. But I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think we will get another rooster, unfortunately, because we got 11 baby chickens now. And unfortunately, one of them was born getting beat up and everything. So my stepdad picked her up, picked that one up, tried to recover her. I don't know if she's gonna get recovered or not. She looked pretty messed up. But my mom has been trying to feed her and drink water with, like, it's just so upsetting to see that. Like, I told you guys there was going to be an emotional warning about this. So, if you guys don't like that, then I'd click off the stream because it's going to get pretty sad and emotional. I can tell you guys that. But yeah, we've been trying to help this chicken with food and water. She's only eating and drinking little bits. She's not, like, doing her habit. Which it's so sad. It's just so sad. I don't even know what to do about it. Yeah, but I'm just hoping we don't get another rooster. Because we already have 4, technically 5, if you count a guinea fowl rooster. Which is just a male guinea fowl. It's not really a rooster. I guess, I don't know. I guess it is kind of considered a rooster. But either way, it's a male. We already have 4 roosters. Technically 5. We do not need another one. And if we do get another one, I'm just really hoping that it won't overpower the rooster that's the king right now. Because the rooster that's the king right now, his name is Opie. He's such a sweet rooster. He's almost kind of like Bino the rooster. I forget her name that makes those kind of videos. But if you ever heard of Bino the rooster, he's like a bearded silky. He's so cute. He's so cute. I really want a rooster like that. Technically, Opie he's very sweet. He's not hostile at all. He's very passive to humans. He does not attack. He's just so dang sweet. The problem with him is, well, there's 2 things now. He does attack the other roosters. I'm pretty sure pretty heavily too, because I've seen tail feathers everywhere from the roosters. So I just hope that he doesn't like kill them or anything, but I'm pretty sure he's just putting them in their place to make sure he's the boss. And then the other thing is his spurs. His spurs are starting to get too big that we're going to eventually have to cut them. And I'm really hoping we do that soon, because I don't want to have a rooster just spike themselves from the spurs and then get infections and then eventually die. I don't want that. And if that does happen, I might as well just like find my own house and apartment for me and my girlfriend and just move out and never even think about it again, because I just know I'm going to die from crying and potentially die of a broken heart. That's just gonna be how it's gonna be with that rooster. That's how much I love that rooster. It's just oh my, I just don't even want to process and think about it. I just don't. Oh man. Okay. The next thing is, this is also on Saturday, I do believe. And this is with me and Lexi, my girlfriend. I'm pretty sure she's still in the stream. She's chatting right now. What'd you just say? When you have all female chicken, one will turn into a male. I don't know how that happens exactly. Yeah, I never noticed that. They apparently turn into a male if all the roosters die. I don't know how that works. but I guess that's just how the DNA works. I don't know, but yeah, anyway, on to the next thing with me and Lexi here. So, I was messaging her late at night, like telling her goodnight and everything, and seeing how she was doing. And I did kind of notice that I noticed this message. She wanted to take a break with me from dating for a little bit. And that, honestly, I was not expecting her to say that because I thought we were really close to like getting our own jobs and apartments and eventually living together, right? I thought we were gonna do that. I thought we were really close to that. So I was really surprised to her seeing like if she like wants a break with me or something. I was very shocked. I was just very shocked because we were so close to getting our own house and apartment and potentially our own lives. I don't know why she would want to. Well, actually, no. I think I do know why. I just feel like it's unsettling. I just thought it wasn't gonna happen, but apparently it is. But she did tell me it's not permanent. She did tell me that it's just only for a couple months, which honestly that did make me feel a little bit better because I absolutely love this girl. I would like hang out with her every day for every second. Like that's how much I love this girl. Unfortunately, we're long distance, so it's very hard for us to even see each other, which I think that's potentially why she's getting. I don't know if I use the word impatient. I think I would really use the word yeah, I don't know. Like oh my god, I don't know the dictionary. Never mind. Just scratch that. I don't know. I just think she's getting like almost tired of online stuff, or not really online, but like long distance because it's very hard for us to see each other. So it's almost like how do we see each other? Well, I think the difference there is we need a vehicle to see each other if we want to drive to each other's houses or whatever and see each other for the next couple days. But obviously to do that we need a job. And getting a job right now is super difficult because of this new stuff like AI technology bullcrap. It's just very hard for us to get a job. At least that's the reasoning why I think getting a job is super difficult right now. I've been trying and I'm with this guy called who's named Ryan Jefferson. He's trying to help me do interviews to then get a job. I've already signed into my Indeed stuff, so I'll get notifications to see if I'm a match for any of those. And this is really surprising. I've done applications to like 3 or 4 different places. Not a single one got back with me other than Lowe's, who just said we're focusing on other stuff right now. You've been declined or whatever. That really pissed me off because I thought I was actually going to get the job because Lowe's messaged me, and usually I don't get stuff like that. Apparently, I don't get stuff like that. And now I have to meet with Ryan Jefferson again, I think Thursday. I need to tell my dad that, by the way. I didn't tell him yet, but I need to tell him on Thursday that we're going to meet him and try something else. We're doing a Target interview right now, and we've also done a couple more applications, like a pizza delivery driver, and I think the other one was like a motorcycle sale or something. Parking, I forgot the second one, but something like that. I'm trying really hard to make my own money and finally get a job to the end I can afford a car and then do whatever the hell I want because I really desperately need that right now. And then if I don't get that pretty soon, I don't want to act like he was like a man cave or anything. That's what they call it, a man cave. I don't want that. And honestly, nobody should have that. Unless they just don't want a job and be too lazy. Now, the thing with me is, and I think this is my fault too, I'm not as I have tiny arms, but they're super long, right? So I don't think I'm very strong at all. So I can't really lift, I would say up to 50 pounds. I'm pretty sure I can probably lift that, but I'm probably going to have such a hard time because of the way I control my human body. But I'm pretty sure I'll still be able to do it. And I think the more I do it, the easier it'll get. So, and I do have weights with me to help with that, or I guess at least exercise. I do need to exercise. That's kind of my own fault. I normally don't do it. That's my own fault. I really should start doing that. But anyways, yes, Lexi wanted to take a break with me, and she said the reasoning is because to focus on our own lives right now, or at least get our own jobs. It was something similar to that. And I do see the reasoning on why that is. But my dad thought it was pretty silly because if we do get our own jobs, we can still like be together for right now. I don't know. It didn't make sense to him. I thought it was semi okay. I thought it was semi okay because I didn't think it would make much sense either. But I was like, if this is really what she wants to do for right now, then I'll be with it because I want this girl to have a happy life, and I want to have a happy life too. I want both of us to have a happy life. I want us to have our own lives so we can finally not worry about anything, really. Like, we don't have to worry about, I don't know, I don't know. No, I feel like if I say it, it's going to be pretty bad, but at least do whatever we want to do, right? Instead of just like, oh, hey, Dad, we got to do this or something like that. But no, like, I just want us to have our happy lives, and I want my own place too, or our own place for me and Lexi. It's just very rough because getting a job is super difficult, but we also need our own cars. It's just so sad. Like, I just want to get out of this. I just want to get out of this. I don't want to be stuck here forever. I really don't. Because if I do, people are going to call me like a loser, you can't get a job or anything like that. I don't want that. I really don't. Because they're just going to flex on me and just say like I'm a pathetic loser and stuff. And you know what? I wouldn't consider myself that, but I normally don't really do a lot other than just game and YouTube. So, am I really a pathetic loser? I don't think so. I don't think so. But I do help my dad with stuff too. So, that's the thing with that. Sunday was another peaceful day, finally, but I was crying. I was so upset. I was shedding tears all over the bed and everything. That was because Lexi wanted to have a break with me. It's not a breakup. There's a difference. I'll just clarify this right now. It is not a breakup. The difference between a break and a breakup is, well, here's the reasoning. A break is mostly it's kind of like a temporary, like, not be together for a little bit. But a breakup is when you're like gone forever. Like, you just break up with this person forever and not really talk again. Unless a miracle happens and they come back to you. I don't know. But yeah, a break is just a break from our relationship for right now, which really upsetted me quite a lot because I know how much I love this girl and how much I want to spend time with this girl. And unfortunately, I can't really do that so much because with long distance, it's just so difficult because we need a job. I know I keep saying this, but we need a job. Okay. Yeah, but anyways, I was crying tears all over the place. I didn't tell my mom because normally I'm very hard to be honest, I would say. But normally I'm very honest with you guys. It's because I think the reasoning is because you guys, I don't see you in person, right? Besides Lexi. I don't see you guys in person. But if I tell them in person, I just don't think I want a longer talk than it should be of something super serious, even though I really should have this long talk about it. And it's just very hard for me to be open in real life, I think. The thing is, me and Lexi, we both have autism and ADHD. Autism makes you think a little bit differently than what you're doing. ADHD is like this diagnose. Let me actually real quickly Google that, because I actually don't know the full meaning. Common neutral developmental disorder, often diagnosed in childhood, that can continue into adulthood, characterized by persistent patterns of inattention, hyperactivity, and impulsivity. Yeah, that's what this is. So it gives you a lot of like diagnosed stuff that just changes your personality, it looks like. So that's what that does. And I don't know if Lexi wants me to say this. I won't say it. I just want her to confirm if I should say. I'll message her right now, just to clarify. But yeah, there's just been a lot of stuff. Let me message Lexi. Okay, I'll message her that. I just want to clarify that. I just want to make sure she's comfortable with me of what I'm saying. I probably should have asked that before I did this stream, but I didn't, because I'm a doofus and I didn't think straight or hard enough. So I think that's another problem with me. I don't think that I focus very hard, because my autism and ADHD. I don't focus hard enough. It's very hard for me to do that and actually pay attention. She says if you want to. Okay. So I think the difference with me and Lexi is our autism and ADHD. I think what it is, right? I'm pretty sure I'm on the low end of that. I think she's on the high end. And here's why I say this. I'm usually not that hyperactive at all. I'm usually not. I don't like run around everywhere. I think that's one of the reasons why I don't exercise, is because I'm on the low activity of ADHD and autism. I think that's one. Now, I think with Lexi, I think she's on the high end. And here's why I say this. I could be wrong too, because I don't think I've ever asked her this either. But I think she's on the high end. The reason why I do this is because she sometimes does kind of, I would say, odd things. I wouldn't really say weird things, because it's not. It's not weird at all. I think she does odd things, and she does this to me as well, which I'm completely fine with. It's normal. Like, you can't stop it at all. It's just normal. So I'm not going to say what she does, because I don't know if she wants me to say that, but she does do kind of odd things with her autism and ADHD. It's nothing bad at all. It is nothing bad. Don't take that out of context at all. It is nothing bad at all. She is completely fine of what she does. She is completely, she's completely fine with what she does. I still absolutely love her as well. But I have no problem with her doing that kind of stuff. I am weird, though. You are not. Stop, Lexi. You are not weird. Come on, just stop. You're not weird at all. And if people think you are weird, then I would not talk to those people ever again, because you are not a weird human being at all. I completely respect you. Completely. So you're just not a weird person at all. I absolutely love you. I don't know if there's anything I really should say on the stream or even oh, yes, that just reminded me of something. I know, I sound a little bit, off the rails, I would say. I sound like, oh, hey, I'm stuttering a whole lot, all that kind of bullcrap. I know. Okay, this is gonna be kind of a hard one to explain. And can I shut this thing off at all? Nope, that's not what I wanted to well, actually, since I did that, I'll show it now. So, I'll show you our roosters, actually. I'm going to show you our roosters, because I did mention roosters, and I feel like I should show this. Okay. Oh god, where was it? Where was it? I just had it. Hello? The heck? Okay, what is going on here? I just had it. Hello? There we go. So, this is one of our roosters. His name is Opie. This is Opie right here. I couldn't get the, truly best picture of him. You guys can't see his spurs, but he's so pretty. I absolutely love this guy. He's just very sweet, and he's very passive to humans as well. He doesn't do anything bad, really. He'll also jump on the fences and crow. It's just so awesome. Oh, wait, Lexi? Also, autism is low end and ADHD probably high end. Oh, is that what it is? That no, maybe. Maybe. I think that is actually. Okay. Thank you for clarifying that, Lexi. I think that is actually that. Okay. Anyways. Yes, this is Opie. He's such a very sweet rooster. I love this guy so much. I love his colors too. Like, he's just so pretty. And he's also a Easter egger, so he has like a kind of beard going on and even puffy cheeks, which is just so adorable. I love that so much on him. So awesome. I really wish you guys could see his spurs. His spurs are massive. They're so big, to the point where we need to eventually cut them. They're really big. And I don't want him to hurt himself with those. So I'm very worried about him right now. The next rooster I'm going to show is this guy right here. AKA Butthead is what I like to call him, because he is one. This guy's name is Don. And if you don't know what he is a Silkie, which are supposed to be the most friendliest roosters ever. They're supposed to be. Clearly that's not the case at all. Science has tricked us. They lied to us. And they will forever lie to us. Do not trust science. So this is Don. He is a Silkie rooster. And this guy is kind of a butthead. Actually, no, he is a butthead. Why, you may ask? Well, he likes to spur the crap out of me. And bite me. And even bite Grandpa, too. He does a lot of those mean things. But thankfully, I took care of that. I'll just say I took care of that. And he never goes for me like ever again. But he still attacks Grandpa. And why is that? It's because Grandpa hasn't done anything to deal with it. Which, Grandpa, I believe, is like 74 years old. He's losing his memory, so I don't blame the guy at all. He's having a harsh time. So, yeah, this is Don. He's kind of a butthead, but he is the weakest rooster out of all we have. So, that's good. But unfortunately, I do feel bad for the guy because he's been getting beat up a lot by the other roosters. And I hope it doesn't get to the point where he'll eventually get killed by them. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but I just have a feeling it will happen eventually because he's been getting beat up a lot. Anyways, I'll show the next rooster we got. Excuse me. This guy, he's really pretty. I like this guy too. His name is Jinx. And I'm going to start off by the name. Why did you name him Jinx? Like the name of a trick or something. Well, he's named Jinx because he was supposed to be a girl. Apparently, he's not a girl at all. He is a male, a boy, a rooster. He's all those things. Now, the one thing I like about him is his colors. I like his colors and how he looks. The why, you may ask? Well, because if you go back to Opie, let me see if I can put them like side by side. If I, and I don't think I can. Opie has this kind of whitish black coloring going on here, and some brownish red too. It just looks so pretty on him. And Jinx, he's like a black and white. He's white on top, black on the bottom. And then Opie's kind of like white on top, no, like black on top, but also white on top. I don't know. Opie's coloring is weird to explain, but it's still super pretty. Very, very pretty. Okay. Oh, hey. Okay, I didn't really pay attention to chat. I'm sorry. Unseated, hello. How you doing, my dude? Fishy, what's good, my man? Lexi, I want to pet the chickens. Oh, dude, Lexi, if you pet the chickens, I promise you they'll be so sweet to you. I'm not even kidding when I say this. Even Opie. But the only problem with Opie is I don't think you'll be able to catch him because he does walk away from even me as well. He doesn't run from me, he walks from me. Like he'll walk slowly. But eventually when I do hold Opie, he even closes his eyes too. He's so sweet. I love him so much. Yeah, very, very sweet. Love that guy so much. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I was saying about the colors. I like Jinx's colors the most, I think, because it's kind of like an inverted Opie if you would take it. And I just like how they both kind of look similar, but also not. They're like inverted coloring. I like that a lot about those two roosters. Now, here is the last one. Actually, no, sorry, about Jinx still. So, The one problem with Jinx is he's very rough on the girls. He tears up their feathers and stuff, and then even pulls out the head feathers, which is just very mean. He's very rough with them, and I hope it doesn't get to the point where he'll go too far and eventually get, like, kill one of them. That would suck. And here is the last one. I'm sorry I couldn't get a good picture of this one, but his name is Levi, aka what I like to call him, Fat Boy, because he's freaking massive. Like, do you see this? I know it doesn't look big in the picture, but if you see this guy in person, he's like 1.3 the size of Opie. Even though Opie's the strongest one, Levi is the fattest and biggest one ever. He's freaking big. Like, oh my god. Do you want to call after the stream? Yes. Yes, I would really love that. I'd really love to call with you, Lexi. Just so I can get my mind off of what we're both going through. I really appreciate that. No, I know it sounds like I'm being sarcastic. Trust me, I'm not. This is just the way I talk when I'm upset in a sad way. And I can't really process what I'm saying. It's my ADHD and autism and stuff like that. It can really kind of screw you up sometimes. You can stutter a lot. Anyway, Levi, aka Fat Boy, because he's freaking massive. So this guy, he's kind of a dink. I'll just say that he's kind of a dink. He hasn't had any problems with me, like, spurring like Don does. He hasn't had any problems with that. He doesn't go for me. But I think the one thing about this guy is he's just kind of a dink, really. He's kind of the same as Jinx. He beats up Don. He's a little bit rough on the girls. He's not the, like, I would say he's not the most pacifist rooster, like Opie is. I wouldn't say he's really passive. He's just kind of a dink, really. He's just kind of mean. He's kind of mean, but, like, not in the mean way that you would think. I don't know. His personality is a little bit difficult to explain. Okay, now this will be the last thing I'll talk about, because I thought about talking about this for a long time and really thought about if this is even worth talking about at all, because I didn't want to mention it, because I didn't think I would really need to mention it or want to mention it. Because if I do, then there's just going to be a lot of drama going on and stuff like that. I don't want drama. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to explain what's been going on so I can get it under the radar and just undercovered as a little update. This is kind of like an update of 2026 life, but also updated even further, if that makes any sense. So here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to leave the game. It should still show Roblox. Nope, never mind. I have this on. Oopsie. There we go. Okay, yeah, it shows Roblox. What is Cherry playing? What is Cherry playing? I hate brain rot. Oh my god. So I'm going to search rap ability test. Now, you may find this familiar because I have not played this in forever and you guys have not seen many rap videos going on right now. And keep in mind, this is my main account too. So here's what I hope I can do. I'm going to go here and look what it says. You were banned by this experience or its moderation message. No reason provided. No reason provided. Why is that, you may ask, huh? No reason provided. And I'm banned off yet another game for stupid drama. Why would you ask that? And well, I can actually tell you the main reason why I was banned. Clearly the devs are too lazy to put a freaking message there to actually remind me what I was banned from. So, here's the thing, right? And before I even say what it is, I would just completely say I am innocent, and I have proof of that because my friends have also been saying that they know I'm innocent, and they find this stuff relatable and real because it's happened to other people. So, it's hard to explain naturally, but let's just say that, so some younger people got a hold of me, right? Some younger people got a hold of me. And it was actually friends that I've known for a couple years. And no, I'm not talking about Jetty or Cherry. I'm not talking about any of those guys. This is someone completely different, which I will not mention the person's name because you guys don't need to know them anymore. Otherwise, I would mention them if they were still friends with me. But here's the thing about them. So they were kind of like lonely, I would put it, as like a friend way, not like a relationship way. None of that. None of that at all. But like a friend way, right? They were feeling lonely. But I can already mention a problem with that already. So if you're lonely, or feel like you're lonely, but you already have friends, why don't you message them? They'll always message back if they're not busy, right? So why would you like try to scam people of like people thinking that you're dating a minor? Why? Just why? Like, why would you even accuse anybody of that if they're not doing that? It doesn't make any sense at all. So, yeah, that's what happened with me. I got accused of, like, some nasty stuff that was so, like, it's just unbelievable. And my friends I can even show you right now. Like, if I'll go to this guy. His name is Bootleg. I'll give a shout out to him because I really appreciate this guy so much and even helping me out and everything. So let me see if I can show this real quick. Yeah, here we go. So let's see here. So here's what I said about it, right? So I said this. If you are seeing this, then I am no longer wanted in Rat. I have been accused, possibly even framed for some nasty stuff that some people saw someone do, and is labeled as DD8. This is my username right here. I saw something that I said that looked exactly like my profile and character, so I do believe someone just hates me and really wanted me banned for whatever reason. If you do happen to see what it was, I want to simply tell you that I would never joke about or do anything related to something so disgusting like that. If I were guilty, I would personally be straight up with everyone. And also, if I were to lie, it wouldn't make sense since I already have my own relationship and very close to living our own life. I'm sorry this had to happen, and this may be the last time you'll hear from me. I wanted to say that you were a very special friend to me, and it was nice meeting you and knowing you all those months. If you do ever want to talk again, I'm greatly open for DMs. Hopefully you understand how the world can really turn against everyone sometimes because of stuff like this. And then he says, you should at least try to stop getting into drama because what the hell? Because I know you've been innocent all this time. And yeah, the world can be cruel sometimes. What matters is your ability to push through the challenges it throws at you. This is so true. This is why I like this guy the most. Because he's super like positive and grateful about it. He's very like open and very helpful about it. Same person as before or different person? No, this was the same person, by the way. And who's this? This is, what's this guy's name? Oh yeah, this is someone I knew. I'm reading chat right now. Can't even put any more charts in after your last. Oh, wait, what? Wait, plus Dread? Do I know you, by the way? Just wanted to know, because I don't recognize you from my chat. I might not know you, but I could know you from, like, rap from before or something. Don't know. But, let me quickly go to another... I know he's messaging me. I'll check that. But let me see. Who else did I say that to? I said it to him, I thought. No? Oh, maybe not. Who else did I say it to? Yeah, this person. I said the same thing here. And then they say, brother, I quit rhythm games. What the heck even happened? And this is where I got pretty upset because I was upset about what happened. So I'm not even gonna read the message because I normally don't like cuss or anything like that. So, and normally I would. So here's the thing with cussing, right, on my channel. I would censor it, but the thing is, my editor, I should say, I use Clipchamp, which I thought I would never have to use it again. Clearly I had to, but the thing is, the files are too big. It's just too big to even post anything there anymore. It's so stupid. So either you guys are just gonna have to hear cussing on my channel, which I thought would never happen, so I want to apologize for that, or I'm gonna have to find a new editor, which is gonna be a lot of hell. So, yeah, so I kind of got upset here, but yeah. And then they say, a bit of elaboration wouldn't hurt. And I said, 13-year-old trying to get false info out of me. And then, here's the thing about it now. So I said, call me crazy about what I'm going to say, but I think they made AI pictures of me saying very wacky crap on the DMs trying to get me deleted. So, about that, I don't know if it's actually AI, but I do think it is, and here's why. But unfortunately, I can't show the pictures or the files or anything because I don't have that, and I don't even have the person added to show that anymore. So, but I just want to say, like I said before, I am completely innocent, and I am right now showing proof of that. But yeah, it was like this message. It literally looked like me, right? My profile picture, and the name, everything. And this was back in December 27th, 2025, I do believe. And it was me saying a lot of stuff to this one person that just looked very inappropriate. If I were to show you guys, I don't know how you guys would take it because it literally looks like AI. Like, I don't even know what to say about it at all. And I think those are the only two people that actually responded to me about this whole situation back then in 2025. So I don't think anyone else really told me anything about, I don't know. So, okay, what are they saying? It's Shadow Mate Lamau. Oh, Shadow? Oh, hey! It's been a while, man. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. You sent it to me as well. Like I said before, most of everyone that believes you over everyone have left Rat or barely played it now. Geo even stopped playing it much. Oh, yeah. See, about Rat, everyone left the game because of my situation. Yeah, that's what happened. So everyone does believe that I am innocent, which is good. But thank you for everyone that believes me that I am innocent. Oh, hey, Spooky Bear, what's going on, man? Bro, what is happening? I'm really late. Yeah, a bunch of stuff. I'm sorry that you're late. That's really all I can say. I'm not trying to be, like, mean or anything about it, but let's just say when I end the stream, if you have time, I would watch the stream over again for, like, I would say the stream's going to be about an hour. I'm sorry to waste your time. And then, oh, wait, and we can't even talk to them anymore due to age groups. Yeah, that's the thing. Roblox done age groups now. And I think that's... I don't know if that's why they did that. It would be really funny to think of my situation. I caused Roblox to have this age verification thing about, like, age groups. I don't think that would be the case at all. Because shortly after my situation, that did actually happen. But I don't think it was my situation. That would be a miracle if it was that. I don't think it was that. Otherwise, that would make me look even worse as well. It would cause me to ruin, like, the entire reputation. I just don't see it. I don't know how I would even do that. And plus, I wouldn't even have the capability of even doing that. Nor will I ever think about doing that. Because that is not who I am. I am not the person like that. Anyways, yeah, that's something about, like, me with Discord and one another and stuff. Just really wacky stuff like that. I don't even know how or why I even have to deal with that. It's just so stupid. So stupid. I just don't get it. Ugh. It just sucks. I really wish I didn't have to deal with anything of that. Sounds a lot like what happened to one of my friends before a couple years ago, but something in person and not in a game. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It can happen, like, anywhere. Even in person. Yes, even in person. It could happen too. You'll get accused of some stupid stuff that you just never do or anything. Of being framed and just really nasty stuff. I don't even know if I even want to think about any more of that stuff because it's just stupid. Anyways, I do believe that is all I think that is all that I need to really share. I do appreciate everyone that has joined the stream of what I had to say about my last week because it was the worst week I will ever have. I'm going to guarantee this right now that I will ever have. I don't think it could get any worse than that at all. Because Michigan has flooded. Not really, but flash floods going on. Roads have been closed off too, so it's harder to get around stuff to where you need to go. I've had me and my girlfriend are having a break from our relationship, which I thought would never really happen because of how close we are to living our own life. But the one thing I'm happy about that is it's not permanent, because I absolutely love this girl. I just love this girl too much. Like, I just love it too much. Love her too much. What was the situation again? False info from a mimic account on Discord. Yeah, stuff, just really wacky stuff like that. I just think it's really stupid. Don't jinx it. I don't think he's jinxing it. I think we're fine. Okay, anyway, I think that is all I need to really cover. Hopefully the storm and everything will get cleared out. That's probably going to take a couple years now because of what happened and how rough it was. Anyways, I think that's all I'm going to show for the stream. I do appreciate everyone that's came on here and joined me on the stream and being a Chad. A very nice person. Unlike pretty much anyone else you could think of, because there's a lot of people there that's actually mean. But anyways, that is going to be it for the end of the stream. I really hope you guys did enjoy my little talk. If you were late to the stream, I would really recommend watching the stream all over again, because I do explain a lot of stuff that has happened to me. So, and I do want to apologize if you are late, because you'll have to do a lot of work to get back to the stream. Not really a lot of work, but you'll just have to have a lot of patience and time to do it. So I just do want to apologize for that. I'm very sorry about that. Anyways, that is going to be it for the end of the stream. Thank you guys for coming. I will see you all in the next video when I will post. Later, everyone.